thing. We know what Britain did to us with air, land, and sea blockade. So we're not going to be going begging anybody for arms. We will build our own in our land. God gave it to us naturally. Scientists are born in our land. From your mother's womb, you're a scientist. We have them. And we are putting them to very good use. And you must also pray for them. As you pray for ESN, you also pray for our scientists. Very, very important. And coming to IPOB, please. You know this, but I think they're doing us. Facebook will suppress them, cut them down, do this, do this. You are making us to be creative. It was what they did to us between 67 and 70 that led us to believe or to decide that we can no longer rely on any country to supply us the weapons with which we're going to defend ourselves. We made everything ourselves. We build it we get it from you, we replicate it. We build it ourselves. So, oh dear. Zoo, I feel sorry for the zoo, honestly. I feel sorry for the zoo. For us to succeed, we must do something within IPOB family worldwide. We must be disciplined and have a sense of discretion. That is the key. Nobody is allowed to form a cabal or group of friends to advance any selfish interest. Everything you do, you must do for Biafra and Biafra alone. And let me also warn every principal officer of state. When you are appointed into any position, that your position is temporary. You may be relieved of your position or assigned to a new post at any given time. Your service is dependent on your performance and you could be removed. You must have an undertaking, a document, which will be signed by every principal officer of state to abide by these new rules, because we have gone into a very decisive and dangerous phase of the struggle. And to those of our brothers and sisters that left the zoo, army, and police to join this revolution, you are welcome. But you must understand that what we run is a highly disciplined volunteer army. Volunteers only, please. And we don't want the very ill discipline and character of a zoo soldier to contaminate what we have in us already. We are highly disciplined. Stop by Wike without trial. He must say something without trial. They kill with impunity. And when we go after these people, they say, oh, what you're doing is not good. It's anti-democratic. But to pick up somebody's child or husband and lock them up for 2 years is not a crime. In a Ahoda prison, people that did nothing, take them to court, they won't take them to court for trial. Judges are more interested in collecting money from us. Biafran judges, they won't take money from. Do you know how much we spend on legal fees and bail perfection and filing for application every week? You have no idea. You have no idea. But Chukwukabiyama is faithful, always. The inconsistencies of those that call themselves intelligentsia is sickening. You cannot have one foot in the zoo and another foot in freedom. Both are incompatible. Nigeria is the exact opposite of freedom. Anybody who supports Nigeria is a criminal. Is a hardened criminal. They will try to confuse you with their newspapers, with their television stations. If you fall for it, then you are a fool. I have given you reasons as to why Nigeria should not exist. And it will not exist. They have nothing. That is why, insecurity, Nigeria needs foreign help, says Shoyinka. Even Ekwuremadu wants international intervention. Fulani herdsmen have taken over Ondo State, according to Pastor Giwa. Shoyinka is a learned man. He's asking for the preservation of one Nigeria. And I told you that they have an army that cannot fight. Their army can only kill civilians. I'm telling you the truth. That is why I'm very glad that ESN is armed. Because they are even Shoyinka, Nigeria, be patriotic. They are asking for foreign help. But when it comes to killing civilians, you don't ask for foreign help. I told you before, Nigeria never defeated Biafra. Britain, Russia, Egypt, and OAU did. Nigeria cannot defeat ordinary ragtag band of insurgents in the north who are badly educated. How can you confront ESN that has a major number of them are graduates? How can you do that? When what we use, we produce ourselves. How can you defeat such an army? An army of volunteers. How can you defeat them? I'm asking you. How? Where can you even find them to defeat? I feel sorry for the zoo, honestly. And very, very miserably. I assure you. I assure you. The zoo is on its knees. Everybody knows that the zoo called Nigeria is on its knees. Who doesn't know that? Everybody knows. Nothing is functioning. You are all aware of it. When they say go and register for NIM or whatever, NIM or whatever rubbish is called, all of you trooped out without legislation, without any laws. Fulani can control you however the Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because they want Tinubu as the president. And you are all dying every blessed day. You are all dying every day. Price you pay for duplicity. That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say, enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again.